Linda Blair will always be that demonic girl in The Exorcist, a chilling portrayal that, of course, catapulted her to stardom as a teenager. But as an adult, the role she's now playing is a different one, animal protector. And our animal advocate, Jill Rappaport, is here with her story. Jill, good morning. Glad to see her doing this.
Different because I know doing this segment was haunting you all night.
Exorcist scares me.
It's unbelievable, Savannah, because Linda Blair was only 14 when she landed the role that made all our heads spin. But that young girl possessed by the devil on screen now in real life has become an angel to animals in need. High desert country in Southern California. Nestled in these mountains, a 2.5-acre sanctuary for the forgotten. This is where Linda Blair spends her days, feeding, training, and loving 75 dogs who otherwise wouldn't have a home. This is like a little piece of heaven on earth that you've created here.
I've done the best with what I can. I call it design on a dime for the dogs, and it's quite rough. It's very much a pioneer life up here. Go get it.
After decades of advocating for animal rights, Blair started a nonprofit organization called the Linda Blair World Heart Foundation to ease the plight of unwanted pets. 5 years ago, she bought this property to give some of those pets a temporary home.
How are they doing?
It's a rather desolate, remote place.
Yeah, you think?
I love it. It's beautiful. But, you know, it's a hell of a holler to your neighbor down there.
Yeah.
How do you get the traffic in so that these animals can get adopted?
The hardest part, Jill, has been because of who I am, letting people on the property, so you have to sort of go through a security thing, and you have to do an application for the dogs. She's about 5 or 6 months old.
Now Blair plays matchmaker, connecting responsible owners with the kinds of breeds that sometimes have a bad reputation.
I look at how long they're working and what they're doing during the day and what they have to offer and their knowledge, whether they can have a small dog, medium dog, big dog. I've had St. Bernards, I've had poodles. It's pit bulls to poodles, Jill.
Blair says the dogs she helps are often misunderstood. And Blair knows a little bit about being misunderstood. In 1973, she was cast in the horror movie The Exorcist, playing a young girl possessed by the devil.
It was the biggest novel in the world, The Exorcist. Anybody would be excited to go and try out for a part in such a film, a project.
Right.
Just like the Hunger Games now. Right. To get that job is everything.
Strike Terror Lord into the beast.
She earned an Academy Award nomination for her performance, but she says the role also demonized her in the public eye. You took some severe heat for that.
I had so much prejudice against me, Jill, that was obviously not true.
And you were so
I was
young.
So controversial, and it really wasn't who I was.
How did that affect you at that young age?
That's why I fight for the dogs. I understand it. That's why I fight for the underdog. I take care of those that have no chance.
But these days, Blair is getting nothing but positive press. This past summer, the Los Angeles City Council gave Blair an award for her work with her dogs, including Spencer, a black lab mix who saved his adopted family from a home invasion robbery.
I am really proud that I'm putting out canine good citizens. That makes me know that I am on the right path.
This is so nice. Now, do you actually take them out on walks yourself every day?
Well, I just feel that the exercise is most important.
While the recognition and awards are nice, they don't pay the bills. Every day, Blair is either working at the shelter or working her connections to raise money for her foundation. Having all these animals here and knowing that there were many days that you just looked up and said, can I even do this tomorrow? Yes. How do you keep going day after day?
There are days, Joe, where really in the last couple years, we were threatened with foreclosure. I got us out of it on my own. And nobody assumes Linda Blair up on the mountain with all the dogs could possibly. I'm rich and famous, didn't you know? But I'm not, because all my money through my life has always gone to charity. And they say if you give, it will come back to you tenfold. I know that what I do here is really important.
It certainly is, and because her organization is a nonprofit, she's literally living hand to dogs' mouths. But as you heard her say, it is so worth it, and she wouldn't have it any other way.
It's been a long road for her. It's nice to see her doing so well. Jill, thank you.